여러분 안녕하십니까? 오늘은 4월 2일 목요일입니다. 오전 1시 59분입니다. 이번 시간은 구약 성경을 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 신명기 1장 1절부터 영어 성경으로 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. This be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness in the plain over against the Red Sea between Paran and Tobel and Laban and Haserot and Tisahar. There are 11 days journey from Horeb by the way of Mount Seir unto Kadesh Barnea. And it came to pass in the 40th year in the 11th month on the first day of the month that Moses spake unto the children of Israel according unto all that the Lord had given him in commandment unto them. After he had slain Sihon, the king of the Amorites, which dwelt in Heshbon, and Og, the king of Basan, which dwelt at Astarot in Edrei, on this side Jordan in the land of Moab began Moses to declare this law, saying, the Lord our God spake unto us in Horeb, saying, ye have dwelt long enough in this mount. Turn you and take your journey and go to the mount of the Amorites and unto all the places nigh there unto in the plain, in the hills and in the vale and in the south and by the seaside to the land of the Canaanites and unto Lebanon unto the great river, the river Euphrates, Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto him, to give unto them, and to their seed after them. And I speak unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself only, myself alone. The Lord your God has multiplied you, and behold, ye are this day as the stars of heaven for a multitude. The Lord God of your fathers make you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he has promised you. How can I myself alone bear your complaints and your burden and your strife? Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. And you answered me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men, and unknown, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over 50s, and captains over tens, and officials among your tribes. And I charged your sources at the time, saying, here the cause is because your brethren and so the righteously between every man and his brother and the stranger that is with him. Ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of a man, for the judgment is God's, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. And I command you at that time all the things which ye should do. And when we departed from Horeb, we went through all that great and terrible wilderness which ye saw by the way of the mountain of the Amorites, as the Lord our God commanded us, and we came to Kadesh Barnea. And I said unto you, ye are come unto the mountain of the Amorites, which the Lord our God does give unto us. Behold, the Lord my God has set the land before thee. Go and possess it, as the Lord God of the fathers has said unto thee. Fear not, neither be discouraged. And he came near unto me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before us, and they shall search us out of the land, and bring us out again by what way we must go up, and into what cities we shall come. And the saying pleased me well, and I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe, and they turned and went up into the mountain, and came unto the belly of a seagull and searched it out. And they took of the fruit of the land in their hands and brought it down unto us and brought us over the again and said, it is a good land which the Lord our God does give us. Not withstanding, he would not go up, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord your God. And he murmured in your answer and said, because the Lord hated us, he has brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. Shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our heart, saying, the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are greater and world up to heaven, and moreover, we have seen the sons of the Amor. King saw there. Then I said unto you, dread not, neither be afraid of them. The Lord your God, which goes before you, he shall fight for you according to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes. And in the wilderness where thou hast seen how that the Lord thy God bare thee, as man does bear his son, in all the way that he went until he came into this place. Yet in this thing he did not believe the Lord your God, who went in the way before you to search you our place to pitch your tents in fire by night, to show you by what way he should go, and in crowd by day. And the Lord heard the voice about your words and was wroth and sware, saying, surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation share that good land which I swear to give unto your father's son. Save Caleb, the son of Yebun, he shall see it, and to him will I give the land that he has trodden upon, and to his children, because he has wholly followed the road. Also, the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, saying, thou also shalt not go in thither. But Yeshua, the son of Nun, which stands before thee, he shall go in thither, encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it. Moreover, your little ones, which he said should be prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. But as for you, turn you and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Then he answered and said unto me, We have sinned against the Lord. We will go up and fight according to all that the Lord our God commanded us. And when he had guarded on every man his weapons of war, we are ready to go up into the hill. And the Lord said unto me, Say unto them, Go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smite before your enemies. So I spake unto you, and ye would not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord, and went presumptuously up into the hill. And the Amorites, which dwelt in that mountain, and came out against you and chased you as beasts do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hormah. He returned in the wept before the Lord, but the Lord would not hear unto your voice, nor give ear unto you. So he abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that he abode there. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, Ye have compassed this mountain long enough, turn you northward, and command the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed unto yourselves therefore. Neither not with them, for I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as foot breed, because I have given Mount Seir unto us for possession. Ye shall buy meat of them for money, that ye may eat, and ye shall also buy water of them for money, that ye may drink. For the Lord thy God has blessed thee in all the works of thy hand. He knows thy working through this great wilderness. These 40 years the Lord thy God has been with thee, though has lacked nothing. And when we passed by from our brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, through the way of the plain from Erat and from AC on Gable. We turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab, and the Lord said unto me, distress not the Moabites, neither content with them in battle, for I will not give thee of their land for possession, because I have given are unto the children of Lord for possession. The memes dwelt therein in times past. People great and many and tall as the Anakim saw, which also we are counted Zion saw as the Anakim saw, but the Moabites called them memes saw. The Horim saw also dwelt in Seir before time, but the children of Esau succeeded them when they had destroyed them from before them, and dwelt in their stead. Esau, Israel did unto the land of his possession, which the Lord gave unto them. Now rise up, and get you over the brook Seret, and we went over the brook Seret, and the space in which we came from Kadesh Seret, Kadesh Barnea, until we will come over the brook Seret, was 38 years, until all the generation of the men of the world we are wasted out from among the host, as the Lord sware unto them. For indeed the hand of the Lord was against them to destroy them from among the hosts until they were consumed. So it came to pass when all the men of war were consumed and dead from among the people, that the Lord spake unto me, saying, Thou art to pass over through the coast of Moab this day, and when thou comest nigh over against the children of Ammon, distress them not, nor meddle with them, for I will not give thee of the land of the children of Ammon any possession, because I have given it unto the children of Lord for possession. That also was accounted land of giants attached wealth therein in all the time, and the Amorites call them Sumim. People great and many and tall, or as the Anakim saw, but the Lord destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them, and they dwelt in their stead. As he did to the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, when we destroyed the Horims from before them, and they succeeded them, and dwelt in their stead even unto this day. And the Abims, which dwelt in Haserim, even unto are we Kapatorim Kapatorim song, which came forth out of Tor, destroyed them and dwelt in their stead. Rise ye up, take your journey and pass over the river Arnon. Behold, I have given into Sign and Sihon, the Amorite, king of Heshbon, and his render began to possess it and content with him in Bethel. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven. We shall hear our report of thee and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee. And I sent messengers out of the wilderness of Kadesh. Kademot unto Shion, king of Heshbon, with words of peace, saying, let me pass through thy land. I will go along by the highway. I will neither turn unto the right hand nor to the left. Thou shalt share me meat for money, that I may eat, and give me water for money, that I may drink. Only I will pass through on my feet. As the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and the Moabites, which dwell in Ar, did unto me, until I shall pass over Jordan into the land which the Lord our God gives us. But Sihon, king of Heshbon, would not let us pass by him, for Lord thy God hardened his spirit and made his heart obstinate, that he might deliver him into thy hand as appears this day. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have begun to give Sihon and his land before thee. Begin to possess that thou mayest inherit his land. Then Sihon came out against us, he and all his people, to fight at Yahasa. And the Lord our God delivered him before us, and we smote him and his sons and all his people, and we took all his cities at that time, and utterly destroyed the men and the woman and the little ones of every city. We left none to remain, only the cattle we took for prey unto ourselves, and the spoil of the cities which we took from Aro which is by the brink of the river of Aranon, and from the city that is by the river, even to Gilead, there was not one city too strong for us. The Lord where God delivered all unto us, only unto the land of the children of Ammon, who came not, nor unto any place of the river Yabbok, nor unto the cities in the mountains, nor unto whatsoever the Lord our God provided us. Then we turned and went up the way to Basan, and the king of Basan came out against us, he and all his people to battle at Ray. And the Lord said unto me, Fear him not, for I will deliver him and all his people and his land into thy hand, and thou shalt do unto him as thou didst unto Sihon king of the Amorites, which dwelt at Heshbon. So the Lord our God delivered into our hands also the king of Basan and all his people, and we smote him until none was left to him remaining. And we took all his cities at that time. There was not a city which we took not from them. 3 square cities or the region of Argob, the kingdom of Og in Basan. All these cities were fenced with high walls, gates, and bars beside unwalled towns, great many. And we utterly destroyed them, as we did unto Sihon king of Heshbon, utterly destroying the men, women, and the children of every city. But all the cattle and the spoil of the cities we took for prey to ourselves, and we took at that time out of the hand of the 2 kings of the Amorites, the land that was on this side Jordan, from the river of Arnon unto Mount Hermon, which Hermon the Sidonians call Shirion, and the Amorites call it Senir. All the cities of the plain and all Gilead and all Basan unto Seir. Salga and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og in Basan. For only O king of Basan remained of the remnant of giants. Behold, his bed steed was a bed steed of iron. Is it not in Rabas? Of the children of Ammon, 9 cubits was the length thereof, and 4 cubits the breadth of it, after the cubit of a man. And this land which we possessed at that time from Aloel which is by the river Arnon, and his half Mount Gilead, and the cities thereof gave I unto the Reubenites, and to the Gadites, and the rest of Gilead and all Basan, being the kingdom above, gave I unto the half tribe of Manasseh, or the legion of Argob, with all Basan, which was called the land of Zion. Yair, the son of Manasseh, took all the country of Argob unto the coasts of Gosuli, and Maacah, and called them after his own name, Basan, Habot, Yair, unto this day. And I gave Gilead unto Magil, and unto the Reubenites, and unto the Gadites I gave from Gilead, even unto the river Arnon, half the valley, and the border, even unto the river Yabbok, which is the border of the children of Ammon, the plain also, and Jordan, and the coast thereof, from Kinneret, even unto the sea of the plain, even the salt sea, under Asdod, Pisgah, eastward. Thy command did you at that time, saying, the Lord your God has given you this land to possess it. Ye shall pass over armed before your brethren, the children of Israel, or that are meet for the war. But your weavers and your little ones and your cattle, for I know that ye have much cattle, shall abide in your cities which I have given you. Until the Lord have given rest unto your brethren as well as unto you, and until they also possess the land which the Lord your God has given them beyond Jordan, and then shall ye return every man unto his possession which I have given you. And I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, Thine eyes have seen all that the Lord your God has done unto these two kings, so shall the Lord do unto all the kingdoms, whither thou passest. Ye shall not fear them, for the Lord your God, he shall fight for you. And I besought the Lord at that time, saying, O Lord God, thou hast begun to show thy servant thy greatness and thy mighty hand. For what God is there in heaven or in earth that I can do according to thy works and according to thy might? I pray thee, let me go over and see the good land that is beyond Jordan, that goodly mountain and Lebanon. But the Lord was also with me for your sakes, and would not hear me. And the Lord said unto me, let it suffice thee, speak no more unto me of this matter. Get thee up into the top of Pisgah, and lift up thine eyes westward, and northward, and southward, and eastward, and behold it with thine eyes, for thou shalt not go over this Jordan. But charge Yeshua and encourage him and strengthen him, for he shall go over before these people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou shalt see. So we abode in the valley over against Beth-peor. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may arrive and go in and possess the land which the Lord God of your fathers gives you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal, for all the men that followed Baal, the Lord thy God has destroyed them from among you. But ye did cleave unto the Lord your God alive, every one of you this day. Behold, I've taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me that ye should do, so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great? What has God so nigh unto them? As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for. And what nation is there so great that has statutes and the judgments to write us as all this rule which I said before you this day? Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. Especially the day that thou stoodest before the Lord thy God in Horeb, when the Lord said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children children. And he came near and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire unto the midst of heaven with darkness, clouds, and thick darkness. And the Lord spake unto you out of the midst of the fire. Ye heard the voice of the waters, but saw no similitude, only he heard a voice. And he and he declared unto you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments, and he wrote them upon 2 tables of stone. And the Lord commanded me at that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that ye might do them in the land which ye go over to possess it. Take ye therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb out of the midst of the fire, lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female, the likeness of any beast that is on the earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that flies in the air, the likeness of anything that creeps on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth. And there is the rift of sign eyes unto heaven, and when the she set the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shouldst be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God has divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. But the Lord has taken you and brought you forth out of the iron for a nation, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day. Furthermore, the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, and swore that I should not go over Jordan, and that I should not go in unto that good land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance. But I must die in this land. I must not go over Jordan, but ye shall go over and possess that good land. Take heed unto yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he made with you, and make you a graven image, or the likeness of anything which the Lord thy God has forbidden thee. For the Lord thy God is consuming, fire, even jealous God, when the should be get children and the children's children, and he should have remained wrong in the render, and shall corrupt yourselves and make a graven image or the likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of the Lord thy God to provoke him to anger. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that ye shall soon utterly perish from off the land well unto ye go over Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of man's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. But if from thence thou shalt seek Lord thy God, thou shalt find him, if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things come upon thee, even in torture days, if thou turn the Lord thy God, and shalt be obedient unto his voice. For the Lord thy God is a merciful God. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he swore unto them. For ask now of the days that thou hast, which we are before thee, since the day that God created men upon the earth, and ask from the one side of heaven unto the other, whether there has been any such thing as this great thing is, or has been heard like it. Did ever people hear the voice of God speaking out of the midst of the fire, as so has heard and driver, or has God say it to go and take him, a nation, from the midst of another nation, by temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that the Lord your God did for you in Egypt, before your eyes. Unto thee it was shewed that thou mayest know that the Lord he is God, there is none else beside him. Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee, and upon earth he shewed thee his great life, and to hear heard this his words, out of the midst of the fire, and because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their city after them, and wrote in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt. To drive out nations from before the greater and mightier than thou art, to bring thee in to give thee their land for an inheritance as it is this day. Know therefore this day and consider it in thine heart that the Lord he is God in heaven above and upon the earth beneath there is none else. Thou should keep therefore his teaching and his commandments which I commanded thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayst prolong thy days upon the earth which the Lord thy God keeps thee forever. The Moses severed 3 cities on this side Jordan toward the sun rising, that the slayer might free Cedar, which should kill his neighbor unawares, and hated him not in times past, and that freeing unto one of these cities he might rival, namely Bethel in the wilderness in the plain country of the Reubenites, and Ramoth in Gilead of the Gadites, and Golan in Basan of the Manasseh. And this is the rule which Moses said before the children of Israel. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt. On this side Jordan, in the valley over against Beth-peor, in the land of Sihon king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon, whom Moses and the children of Israel smote after they were come forth out of Egypt. And he possessed his land and the land of king of Basan, 2 kings of the Amorites, which were on this side Jordan toward the sun rising, from Ruel, which is by the bank of the river Arnon, even unto Mount Shihon, which is Hermon, and all the plain on this side Jordan, eastward, even unto the sea of the plain under the springs of Pisgah. 신명기 4장 49절까지 읽어보았습니다. 뒤에 5장부터는 다음 시간에 계속해서 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.